Courtesy of viewer Dave Wilson from the Rex Supply Company, the Page 3-piece aluminum double-edged safety razor. We're going to build a lather and we're going to have a shave coming up next. Hi YouTubers and my shavers everywhere, it's BarberGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. We have a brand new 3-piece aluminum safety razor in the shave den, courtesy of viewer Dave Wilson. Dave, thank you very, very much. Here it is, folks, from the Rex Supply Company. This is the Page, their newest 3-piece aluminum double-edged safety razor, and boy, oh boy, is this a good one. Let me get some specs here for you and some information that I downloaded from their website. Rex Supply Company Page 3-piece aluminum double-edged safety razor retails for $75. Introducing the Page, the newest addition to the Rex Supply Company collection, and a proud evolution of our commitment to American craftsmanship. Machined in-house at Razor Emporium in Phoenix, Arizona, and anodized locally in Tempe, the Page is our first double-edged safety razor crafted entirely from aluminum. The Page will be offered in aircraft aluminum and jet black. Well, Dave very kindly sent the jet black version right here, and it's gorgeous. This material offers a lighter weight without compromising the precision, balance, and performance synonymous with the Rex name. Designed to deliver a refined shaving experience at a more accessible price point, the Page stands alongside its distinguished predecessors, the Envoy, Konsul, Ambassador, and Sentry, as a trusted and capable companion. Inspired by the role of a page in service to nobility, the razor represents loyalty, utility, and readiness, a fitting introduction to the world of Rex. Built-in magnet at the base of the handle for convenient blade retrieval. I didn't know what that was until I read this information. That's great. I love that feature. Proudly made in the USA, constructed from lightweight, high-quality 6061 aluminum, supported by a lifetime warranty for lasting performance and peace of mind. Comes with a 5-count pack of Rex Supply Company's razor blades. And it says here, looking to leave cartridge razors behind, the Page is your perfect entry point into traditional wet shaving. Now here's some of the specs here. 3-piece assembly, stainless bushing for wear resistance, fluted and tapered handle. Boy, that's very, very noticeable. It feels great. 6061 aluminum. The length is 3.74 inches or 95 millimeters. The weight is 1.3 ounces or 36.8 grams. The blade gap is 0.020 inches. Individual serial numbers, made in USA, and again, lifetime warranty. Boy, oh boy, this is really a beautiful, beautiful razor. And there is that characteristic razor head shape that you've come to know from Rex Supply. Let me show you what it looks like before I open it up. Let me show you what it looks like right next to the Envoy, because I have an Envoy right here. Envoy is in stainless steel. The Page is in aluminum, and you can see that razor head. Very, very similar. Very, very similar. All right, so there you go. And again, this fluted and tapered handle is terrific because a little narrower at the top, at least to my feel, and a little bit thicker or larger in diameter towards the bottom. That feels absolutely great. Let me get a blade right here. Okay, I got a platinum strangelet blade from Phoenix Shaving. I'm just going to set it on the counter there, and we're going to go ahead and pick that up. Oh yeah, look at that. Huh? Wow, isn't that great? That's a nice feature. I like that a lot. All right, and then we'll show you the 3-piece construction. Here is that stainless steel. What do they call it here? They call it a stainless bushing for wear resistance right there. Stainless. By stainless, I think they mean stainless steel. Check that out. Okay, and then there is a number where you can register this. Made in the USA, Rex Supply right there on the base plate. And here's the cap. It is a tab and slot configuration, and the slots don't go all the way through, so it's a solid base. solid base plate. Plenty of room in the lather channels. Beautiful handle. Everything lines up so perfectly. Again, that stainless bearing in there is perfect. You're not going to have to use an O-ring. Just snug it up like that. Boy, that's terrific. We're going to have a shave with this. And we're going to use from Rex Supply Company their 1955 shave soap. My thanks to Alex Lopez for kindly sending this one along to the channel. Alex, thank you very, very much. We're going to use our Halloween orange shaving bowl, courtesy of Bill and Connie Murphy. Bill and Connie, thank you very, very much. We're going to build a lather with that. We're going to use the new Moonstriker shaving brush from Phoenix Shaving. Boy, this is terrific. My thanks to Doug, Fran, Huxley, Cube, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving for this one. This is absolutely terrific. And we're going to use also a Rex Supply razor blade right here. I've already got one removed from the pack. So we have some of these. This is what you'll get. You'll get 5 of these with the purchase of this razor. Again, Dave Wilson very, very kindly sent this one to the channel. After using it and thinking, well, maybe not for me, he sent it to me and said, I'd like you to have this to review, that sort of thing. And I'm really, really honored by that. He also sent along some Bolzano razor blades that we have never used before here on the channel. So we're going to use those next time around with the razor, maybe some other razors. But we're going to use a Rex Supply razor blade this time around because that's what comes with the razor, the Page razor. So that's the experience we want to give you so you know what to expect when you receive your Page in your shaved end. So that's what we got going on. We're going to go ahead and throw some hot water on top of the pot. We're going to heat up the bowl. We're going to soak the brush a little bit. And then we'll see you on the other side to build this lather and start this shave. So hang in there with me. All right, check that out. Wow. Boom, lather. We are ready to go. This is a marvelous, marvelous shave soap. Check out that wonderful, creamy, yogurty lather that we just built. The label says Old World Tallow, and my gosh, that comes right through when you build a lather with this. My gosh, and I'm telling you, the Moonstriker brush did a great job, as did this shaving bowl. Again, a big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy, and a big thank you to Alex Lopez. Thank you, Alex, for the 1955 shave soap, and thank you, Bill and Connie, for this marvelous Halloween shave bowl. Man, oh man, these two just came together for a great lather. But this Moonstriker shave brush, boy, oh boy, is this a terrific shaving brush. My thanks to Doug, Fran, Huxley, and Cube, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving for this marvelous, marvelous shaving brush. Man, oh man, absolutely fantastic. And look at that lather. We also did a pre-shave wash and lather, pre-shave wash, pre-shave lather, pre-shave wash, pre-shave lather with the Cube 2.0. I'm excited to get to this shave with this razor. My gosh. Here is the Rex Supply razor blade right there. And we're going to open this up. Okay. Revisit excellence. Yes. Yes, absolutely. And it's double wrapped. Check that out. Love that. Love, love, love that. And let me just get that unwrapped there. Okay. Put that off. Put that aside. Let's see if you can see that right there. Rex Supply. I'm going to rock that back and forth in front of the light so you can see the logo and the name there. Okay, so we're going to open this up here. Splashed over a little bit. Okay, here it is. Boy, this is terrific. This is built so well. And again, I love that stainless bearing right there. You're not going to have to use an O-ring when you've got that. Again, tab and slot configuration. Solid base plate. So let's get the blade right here. There's the cap right there. Again, let me see here. Okay, let's just show you that label again. There's the blade. There's the cap right there. Drops right in very nicely. All right. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch that in a little bit like that. Okay, so you can see the tabs that come through. And then we're going to just drop that base plate and line that up, and that lines up very nicely. Very nicely. And then we're going to go ahead and snug that up and clamp that down. Boy, oh boy, check that out. Boy, Dave, thank you very much for sending the black version, because you can see the blade alignment and exposure and everything right there. Balance and alignment. Spot on. Check that out, huh? Look at that. Okay, end tabs are enclosed in the razor head like all the other Rec Supply razors because of this wonderful configuration to this razor head here. And again, got a great feel to it. Really, really terrific feel. I love this fluted handle. It gives you a nice grip. And again, to me, it feels like the taper goes from thinner diameter up here towards the neck to a little thicker towards the end of the handle right there. And don't forget that magnet in the base there, in the bottom of the handle. That's terrific. All right, we're going to go ahead and heat this up under some hot water. I've got 1 day's worth of beard growth here. All right, we're going to heat this up under some hot water and get right to the shave. All right, here we go. 30 degrees on light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. This is really, really smooth and mild. This is perfect for a beginner wet shaver or someone coming over from cartridge razors wanting to try a safety razor. This is ideal because it's so mild and smooth. Boy, oh boy, that's great. Look how that lather moves away from the razor blade. Check that out. Isn't that marvelous? That's fantastic. Very, very smooth. Of course, it is a milder razor, and I have a bias towards mild razors. I really like mild razors. And this shave soap is marvelous. Great barbershop scent, great protection. Great residual slipness as I do a little bit of work on the chin there. It's because of the mild quality of this razor and also the great protection from this lather from the 1955 shave soap. Very, very easy to find the angle of approach. Very easy to find the angle of approach. Really, really terrific. First pass done. Let's rinse. Yeah, I'm right there in socially acceptable shave territory. No doubt about it. Yeah, right there. It is on the mild. The razor is on the milder side, so I'm just, right standing in the room of socially acceptable shave territory, right through the doorway. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm not in the middle of the room. I've entered the room. That's where I'm at, but that is really, really nice. And again, that speaks to the mild quality of the razor, the smooth quality of the blade. Great combination, those two. So if you do get this razor, just know that Rec Supply blade is going to pair up with it wonderfully, wonderfully well. And if this is your first time with a safety razor, you cannot go wrong with this one. Absolutely not. High quality aluminum, great precision machining and manufacturing. That bearing, that stainless bearing in there, that's beautiful for tightening it down with the handle. Okay, you're not going to have to worry about having to add an O-ring. That bearing is going to do all the work for you. So you can snug it up just a little more. And look at that lather. The brush, the ball, the soap. Just fantastic. All right, we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. Again, really, really easy to find the proper shaving angle with this razor. At first, if you haven't used the Rec Supply razor or the first time using the Page, you might have to adjust a little bit, but it's not going to take you 2, 3, 4, 5 shaves to find the correct angle. You'll find the correct angle very, very easily. And you're going to get a really nice a shaved swath with this. It's going to be a wonderful feel from the blade and the razor head. As we like to say on the channel, 30 degrees of light touch, let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Very, very true with this razor. Yeah, it's not overly heavy. It does have some nice heft to it, considering it's aluminum, but it's not overly heavy. It's not overly lightweight either. That's the point. So yeah, you do let the weight of the razor do a little bit of work here for you. Oh, again, great residual slickness, but the mild quality of this razor lets me take advantage of that as well. And again, check out that balance and alignment there. Just terrific. And the lathering channel's working very, very well. Wow. Now, I would say with the configuration and shape of the razor head, the angle of approach, the blade gap, that sort of thing, on the first pass, I probably got 75 to 80% of all those little bits on my upper lip and underneath the nostril. I'm doing a little cleanup here and I'm getting the remainder. It's not a problem at all. As a matter of fact, with this razor head and the way it's made and the fact the end tabs are enclosed in the razor head, when you do the east to west pass, you can really get precise and hone in on those little bits and remove them. No problem at all. No tugging, no pulling whatsoever. That is terrific. All right, second pass done. Let's rinse. I would say this shave is done, but you know what? It's a 3-pass razor for me, so I'm going to do a little quick pickup along the jaw here. Just a real quick pickup, kind of really a quick third pass against the grain. I haven't done one in quite some time, and this razor is so mild and wonderful and enjoyable. A third pass is definitely warranted. If you're a 3-pass shaver, you're going to love this razor. I mean, it just screams, do a third pass. It really, really does. And look how this lather came back. I mean, I'm not even really putting I'm putting a nice coat on, but not an overly thick coat like I did the first pass. Of course, I had more whisker the first pass too. And when you remove that whisker, the lather paints on much more easily after the majority of the whisker is gone. So here we go. We're going to go with pass number 3. We're going to go south to north against the grain. I don't know if you can hear that audio feedback, but it's wonderful. It's just marvelous, that feedback and feeling the smoothness of the blade in this razor head. It really is. It's wonderful. A couple times there I broke technique but didn't nick myself at all. I mean, we're done with the upper lip. Maybe a little bit. Against the grain there. Oh man, that got everything. Marvelous. Third pass done. Let's rinse. It's a BBS finish. No doubt about it. What a wonderful, marvelous razor. All right, we're going to go ahead and do our final rinse routine, a warm water rinse, a cold water rinse, and I'll see you on the other side for the alum block, so hang in there with me. Very, very refreshing. Very cool. That cool autumn chill in the air, I think, is cooling the water in the pipes coming into the house. So the water was a little cooler than usual. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Marvelous, marvelous shave. Wow, that was really, really good. Boy, that's a BBS finish. No doubt about it. Wow. We're going to get the Phoenix Shaving Alum Block. Yeah, still going strong for me. Going to have to bring in the solid alum block from Phoenix Shaving here in a little while. But as long as this one's going strong, I'm going to keep using it. All right, boy, that little water really is cool. I mean, I'm telling you, we've got really, really cool, cold nights. And the days are about 55 degrees now. So it's getting to be almost freezing. So yeah, those pipes are cooling down. Big contrast from the summer, that's for sure. All right, here we go. See if we get any zinging or stinging. And you know what? We've got nothing. Boy, what a great razor this is. Boy, this is marvelous. And again, I lean towards the milder razors. I love the milder razors. And they're great. Now, I like turning up the adjustable razors every once in a while. And there is more to a razor than just blade gap. I realize that. So you might get some razors where the blade gap isn't as pronounced, you get a razor where the blade gap is very pronounced and you get a really nice mild shave because there are other things that come into it, blade exposure and that sort of thing. But this is a nice, nice, mild razor. Man, oh man, that is great. No zinging, no stinging, some nice bracing from the alum block, an all-around great, great feel. My gosh, that's marvelous. That really is. Oh man. All right, let's get the dry dock here from Phoenix Shaving, and we'll put that alum block right in there like that, and we'll let the air in the room do the rest of the work and drying that out. Let me show you the lather we have here from the 1955 shaving soap. Let me show you the label first. Oops, hang on. Whoop. Dropping stuff. Got the drop seeds. Here we go. Rex Supply shaving soap. Old World Tallow, right there in the label. Check that out, okay? All right, just so you know, and it really is. It made a marvelous lather. Man, oh man! And I'm just hitting it with the brush here a little bit because I did splash a little water in there. I tend to splash a lot. And look at those peaks we get. Look at that, in the bowl, on the brush. Boy, this brush did a great job, Moonstriker. A big thank you to Doug, Friend, Huxley, Cube, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving. Wow, check that out, huh? Man, oh man, thanks to Alex Lopez for the 1955 shave soap from Rex Supply. A terrific shave soap to use for the Page razor from Rex Supply. We're going to finish it off with Dynamic Pulse from Adidas. My God, glass bottle gives you that Parasso green vibe. Perfect for a barber shop lather shave. Boy, that's terrific. This is perfect. Fits right in there very, very well. So here we go. We're going to be generous with it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And we're going to use the Jimmy V method. We're going to let that alcohol evaporate a little bit and then slap on nothing but the good stuff. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a great follow-up because I don't have the 1955 splash. This is a good follow-up. Anything like an Old Spice, a Parasso, Adidas Dynamic Pulse, a Brute. You got the European Brute. We used the European Brute the first time around when we reviewed 1955 shave soap. That'll be very, very good. Anything like that will complement the barbershop scent of 1955. But if you can get their aftershave splash, go for it. Well, I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely Wonderful, wonderful razor. A big, big thank you again to Dave Wilson for very kindly and generously sending this one along to the channel. Well made, precisely made, has a great weight and feel to it. I love the stainless bearing in there. That adds a little more, excuse me, a little more strength to it. Balance and alignment of the blade are spot on, absolutely spot on. Wonderful, wonderful feel. No nicks, no cuts, no irritation. This is a 3-pass razor for me. 2-pass for an upper darn fine shave, maybe even approaching BBS. Depending on the razor blade that you use, you could probably use a nice stainless razor blade in here and get a little more growl out of the razor if you want. But this is a mild, mild razor. This is in the same ballpark as a Mula R89. You will be hard pressed to nick or cut yourself with this. As long as you use a light touch and good technique, you're going to get a great shave each and every time. So think 34C from Merkur. Think Mula R89. Those kinds of razors. This is where this one sits as far as mild quality. It's very efficient. It gives you a great, great shave. Paired up with the Rex Supply razor blade, you get a wonderful, marvelous shave. I like this one a lot. Having the magnet in the bottom of the handle is a nice little bonus. And I tell you, if you're traveling, I would definitely take this one. Throw this one in your dock kit. First of all, it's lightweight. Second of all, it gives you a nice mild shave. So if you're on vacation somewhere around the world or a weekend getaway and you want to get a nice shave without any fear of nicking or cutting yourself, boy, this is the one to take right here. Of course, any mild razor in the same ballpark will give you that same kind of quality shave. But boy, this razor is very, very well made. Plus, individual serial number, made in USA, made in Phoenix, Arizona, right there in the Razor Emporium shop, anodized right there in Tempe, Arizona. Boy, it's just a USA-made razor, made from 6061 aluminum. I love the handle. I really love this handle. Again, feels a little more, there's a taper from the neck to the base. So it feels a little smaller in diameter here at the neck, and it feels a little wider here at the base. That's the first thing I noticed when I held it in my hand. But all in all, a really, really terrific, terrific razor. Love the shave that it delivered. 3-pass razor for me, whether I have 1 or 2 days worth of beard growth. If I have 2 or 3 days worth of beard growth and I have this, definitely going to do 3 passes. But very comfortable, no nicks, no cuts, no irritation. Really like this one a lot. Again, my thanks to Dave Wilson for very kindly and generously sending it along to the channel. Folks, check it out. If you're looking for a razor for the beginner wet shaver in your life, or you like mild razors, check out the page from Rex Supply. We'll have the link below. Again, my thanks to Dave Wilson. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerady, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Let me get the shave software for you so you can see what we use. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.